a beautiful world. I like sleeping with Marie. She is one sexy girl, full of mystery. She says she doesn't love me, she likes my company. For now that's good enough for me. Oh my, it's a beautiful world. I like swimming in the sea. I like to go out beyond the wide breakers, where a man can still be free, or a woman if you are one. I like swimming in the sea.
Bulls Radio Lounge. That was Colin Hay from Men at Work. Met him. We talked about it a lot. Welcome to episode number 2 of Bull's Thoughts. Now, this show was designed just to kind of, from like an uncertain time, anytime I really want to go on or something like that, just sort of spew out whatever knowledge I have, in this big brain of mine. But I was pulling up the thing up. By the way, welcome to the channel. If you're listening, thank you for the 2 people listening. I appreciate it. But yeah. So if you want to go to YouTube, just go to youtube.com and just search Bulls Radio Lounge, and you'll find all the shows, there that are available for you from years past as well. So just check it out. It's really, a lot of variety of different shows going back to probably like the Joel Wynkoop days when he had them live. So. But speaking of this show, I was trying to switch up the broadcaster so we can do live, and I looked at it, it says January 21, I believe, 2020. So I haven't done this show in like a year. So it's really, I didn't realize it was that long. But yeah, so it was, January, I think 21st, 2020. Weird. But, that, like I said, this is just Bull's Thoughts, just, something going on. But the really coolest thing is, you get some really great news, and, you find out that one of your chief directors, and then he's a fellow YouTuber, gets some high remarks on a very complicated test that he took. And congratulations, I got that email today. Very proud. So, a lot of different things are going to happen as well. There's going to be a show coming up, and I'm gonna tell you it's going to be really, really good. I mean, really, really good. We've never done this sort of format before because I haven't talked about this subject in a long, long, long time. And basically what's going to happen is that I believe I'm trying to pull it up because I kind of just whipped this together. Let's see if I can find them. Right here, I think. Yeah. Eddie Torres. You know who this guy is? Eddie Torres. He's a wrestler. He's a professional wrestler. He does like a lot of those sort of, I don't want to say they're backyard wrestling, but they're kind of like, these ones that are set up in like little warehouses and, stuff like that. So it's really cool. I had him on the show many years ago when I was with the BRN, and he was a great guy. He brought his buddy along that he tag teamed with, and I don't know if they're still doing. Damian Angel was the other guy's name. I don't know if they're still tag teaming it up or if they've gone their separate ways to do their deals, but we'll find that out as well. But he came in and with his buddy, and we talked to him, and I mean some of these videos I see are like, almost, they got the trusses and stuff like that going over top, but he's a really good guy. He's going to be doing a show on Thursdays. That's the tentative, date. I've got to talk to Chewy Rocks. She's the executive producer of the show, and figure out from that team to see if that works in the schedule as well. About 2 hours, 8 p.m., to 10 p.m. So that's what's on the books for right now, because I gotta present it to the team, So we're gonna probably start doing that probably start next week, pending schedules and stuff like that, and everything flows right. But tentatively next Thursday, that would be the date that we're looking at for the show to start. And basically, it's going to be about him talking about all the backstage stuff, all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. There might be some real heat, might not. I mean, he'll probably have some cool interviews lined up. But I think it's going to be a good show. I think it's going to be a great show. I think it's going to be a good show to add to the family of shows that we have here, because we're growing every day, more and more. So, I'm excited. He's excited. And, I extend this out to you guys as the fans. If you want to join in on the show of that nature when we start doing it, by all means you can, because we'll have, the Zoom going on, and we'll have the numbers for you. That way you can come in and talk to Eddie. And then the plan is we're working it out with the Sonic's department. The Sonic, if you don't know, is the hedgehog of the channel. He's actually a real hedgehog. And I don't... Oh, that's right, because I didn't... Yeah. But he's a real hedgehog. And he's the tech director, because that's who I got to talk to as well. Usually, if I feed him like a bowl of worms, he's pretty good. He's like, yeah, do whatever. Just give me the worms. Nom, 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 nom. That's what he does. He's very, very sloppy when he eats too. It's very, very interesting. He's very, like I said, a very sloppy eater. But so we're going to have him talk to him and make sure it's all cool with tech-wise of what they need, and then go on from there as well, because as I said, we got to talk to the team. So, but any case, let me see if I can pull up Son. There he is, right there. We're going to pull him up right there, get him going. There we go. There's Mr. Sonic the Hedgehog. He's our tech director, and he'll be playing a vital role in this future show. We just make sure we feed him with all kinds of kibble and worms and all kinds of stuff. He's well taken care of. No, he gets everything he needs. Like I said, if he wants to do something, just offer him worms. Like, mealworms. That's all you gotta do. That's what he wants. Just mealworms. He just wants to be cared about, So there you go. Sonic the Hedgehog will be doing that with the tech stuff. So next Thursday will be, where are we at? We are on the 20th. That will be the 29th next Thursday. So join us live wherever you're listening from, abroad, afar, near, upside down, whatever. Just join us. Join us with the shows, and we'll be able to, engulf your ears with our wrestling talk. I haven't gone back from wrestling to Junkyard Dog and Rowdy Piper. Those are the old days. Old days. But yeah, check it out. It's I think it's going to be, like I said, a really good show. So, I think it's going to be really funny, really cool, and like I said, he might be able to get some good guests on there to join us from time to time, and you'll be able to call in and say, hey, what's going on? What is going on? So there you go. Eddie Torres will be starting a show live next week once I get the green light from the team. With all the team. Got to get the green light from that. Then we can make sure schedule-wise. Then we can go on from there. So, I'm excited about that. All right, so going on with Bull's thoughts for a little bit. I was watching this show the other day, and it was a ghost show. And it was about, they're talking about Men in Black and how they're, real or not real or, whatnot. And, my thing is I believe they're, and I probably lost people now, but it always happens that way when I lose people with talking about Men in Black. But anyways, so Men in Black, they say they're real, they're not real. I don't know. I think they are. I think that, they have to, talk to you about certain things. But nevertheless, you know what I mean? It's I guess they're, that's what their job is. If you're trying to police certain things in this world we call Earth, then you have to have some sort of security, I would imagine. I mean, to keep it sort of, from getting out, from having issues. I mean, I don't know. Wouldn't you have to do that? Wouldn't you have to have security for Earth if aliens start to come down and do their deal? I mean, that's what I would think, but, because what happens if we do have an invasion? See, that's interesting. I just lost the two people that were live when we started talking about the alien talk, which I don't know why. Is it because you don't believe in aliens? Do you think it's crazy? Do you think it's conspiracy theory? I myself believe that, I mean, not really believe, just theorize, or I guess 50-50. I mean, kind of have to be, but, that there's more than Earth. There's more to different planets. There's more to different galaxies. Like I saw the other day on YouTube that there was another guy that was broadcasting, or not broadcasting, but had like 4 telescopes, video telescopes that were shooting in, millions of light years away to different galaxies. And what happens if, there has to be some sort of life out there in the distant stardust that we call space. I mean, we can't be the only living creatures out here. But then again, I've also said that probably the aliens think that we're a truck stop in space. Could you imagine if there was some other world like us that were acting like us and, entertaining like us and whatever, but they were like different, weird looking, octopus fledgling type of crawly things that resemble, I don't know. The closest example is I can't remember the movie now, but it's just sort of like an octopus type of squid looking thing that crawls along the floor, or like in the Men in Black movie, we had those different little creatures, or whatever, or it could be another planet full of apes, like Planet of the Apes. So, I mean, I don't know. I think that it's a possibility that they could be, something else out there. I mean, hopefully they're not like Alien from the movie Alien and Predator. That would be horrible. That would be insane. If you had a species like alien come down, like Independence Day type of thing, holy crap, that would be insane. That'd be crazy. Well, I mean, I don't even know what would go on in that official time that we live in. Like, how would we react to something like that? Pandemonium. Things, massive cities getting crushed by the legs of the ship. Significant loss of life. And listen, this is all hypothetical, type of stuff. This is just, me thinking out loud. But, if you have something like that it comes down to earth and these creatures are like, we're going to look at your brains. I don't know. It's just one of those things that, time and time people come up with different movies and different ways of doing it. Like Indiana Jones, the last one, they chastised that movie because it had aliens in it. What Indiana Jones movie has aliens inside the movie? It's not right. It's not an indie movie. I don't know. I thought it was good. That was pretty good, actually. It's a movie I'd watch a couple times over. But I don't know. I think that the phrase that is said that we are Tommy Lee Jones in his line said we are dumb, panicky humans. Paraphrasing. And you know it. Because, I don't know, I think if there was sort of like something like that, we'd probably have a panic into, survival of the fittest probably too. But I don't know. It's, again, I hope that never happens in my lifetime or the rest of the lifetimes of family members. I hope it's like decades and decades and decades and decades and decades and decades away from now. But, it's, I don't know, it's just crazy. I mean, if these guys come in and they sit there and they sort of like good cop, bad cop type of thing. And I mean, I've never had to, engage or meet one of these people. I don't know if it's unfortunately or fortunately, but some people have said that when they came up to them to ask for a certain person, their stomach got all, ooh. And then they asked and they said, no, I don't know, they're not here. They said, okay, we'll be back later. Walked off and like, ooh, oh, okay, now it feels better. Always black suit, black tie, black shirt or white shirt, black pants, black shoes. On to top it off, a black head. Or black hat. It's always the same hat, too. I'm looking at an image of them walking into a hotel room. And it's always the same. Same dress, same.
Schmitz, the natural deodorant everyone is talking about.
Very interesting.
I'm Ryan, that's Brent. This week on BuzzFeed Unsolved, we're covering the real-life Men in Black. Are they real? Are they as charming as their Hollywood counterparts?
You know, watching Men in Black, I never knew it was based on a true
Check this out.
Sovar reported that the witnesses described the men as tall, with black suits, black hats, identical faces, extremely pale skin, no eyebrows, no eyelashes, and abnormally large eyes. A woman who spoke with the men claimed that she felt that the men knew what she was thinking. Is this video proof that the MIB exist? Or is this video simply an internet hoax?
Can I be 100% honest?
Yeah.
I'm really trying here. They just look like businessmen.
So you just think there's two abnormally large...
They were
Security guard, who were luckily not there at the time. And when Shane Sovar reviewed the hotel security footage, he discovered that the camera had actually caught two men on tape. What we're about to watch is that footage.
No one's gonna die, are they?
No.
So this is two guys looking at this video footage and commenting on it, and then you have the Men in Black coming in.
Sovar reported that the witnesses described the men as tall with black suits, black hats, identical faces, extremely pale skin, no eyebrows, no eyelashes, and abnormally large eyes.
Isn't that creepy?
A woman who spoke with the men claimed that she felt that the men knew what she was thinking. Is this video proof that the MIB exist? Or is this video simply an internet hoax?
I don't know. It could be internet hoax. To be honest with you. I don't know. It's just strange. Not really strange, but just sort of weird. You know, so. But nevertheless, this is Bull's Thoughts. Thank you for joining me. I hope you join me again. I don't know when I'll do it again. You just got to listen to or subscribe to the channel and sit there and just hit that notification bell. That way, you know when the shows are live. And that's it. That's all you got to do. And then once you do that, once you subscribe, once you hit that notification bell, you are in the channel. We're going to have, to come on Zoom on these shows. That way you can type it in and join us live and talk and chat and whatnot. So please join us when we are live. Thank you for joining me now. My name is Bull, and this has been Bull's Thoughts. We'll see you soon.